Hi everyone, welcome back to the vlog. So today is the day of my final and only exam. It's for glaciology. Right now it's 11 a.m. My exam is at 1. So I still have like an hour of revising. I don't know how I feel about this exam. I'm not super well prepared, but at the same time I just want to get it over with. And when I come back from the exam, I actually have to pack because tomorrow I'm leaving for my Glacier Excursion and I'm so excited about that. So yeah, let's keep revising. Going to leave for the exam. Wish me luck. Okay, I got back from the exam and again, I just flopped it. Like right after the actual exam, I went to the student cellar like you saw with my friends to grab a beer and some fries, and then I came home and I just basically watched more Bridgerton on Netflix for like 2 hours maybe. So yeah, I didn't do anything productive, and right now it's currently midnight and I really have to pack because tomorrow I have to wake up early because I have to leave at 8:30, but I still have to make food and all of that. I'm going to go to 2 glaciers if I'm not mistaken. Like the first day I'm going to be doing more of a hike and seeing other things and not exactly going on the glacier. And on the second day, I'm actually going to be walking on the glacier for the first time and I'm so excited about it. I'm going to bring my camera and like vlog it, but I won't be vlogging because obviously I will be too embarrassed to talk about, but I will try to do some voiceovers and explain what I'm going to do because I feel like it's such a cool thing to actually share with you guys. And a lot of you follow me because I'm studying here at the University of Iceland. And I know some of you are like interested in geology or at least like something in this area, and I really want to share that. So for this trip, I basically have to bring layers, not just a big fluffy jacket, because in that way if I like am too warm, I cannot take it off. And I'm going to be staying at an hotel, so I won't need to bring like a sleeping bag or like towels, but I do have to bring a pajama. I'm bringing my Stitch one, which I feel like it's my nicest one. And I'm bringing my boyfriend's backpack and my like daily backpack. I'm bringing some thermal layers like this leggings that are merino wool and this thermal shirt in case I am too cold. And I'm bringing that on my backpack that I'm actually going to be bringing with me on like the excursion itself. I don't know how I should dress. Like it's gonna be warm, like 10-ish degrees, which for Iceland is really warm, but like I'm going to be on a glacier, but I know the temperature is not that much colder and I'm going to be walking a lot, so I'm going to be warm. I'm really confused if you can tell. I'm bringing extra underwear, obviously, an extra shirt in case the one that I'm wearing tomorrow gets too nasty, and an extra pair of pants in case I fall on like my butt and the pants that I'm wearing get completely ruined. The ones that I'm actually going to be wearing tomorrow are like fleece lined, so I don't think I'm going to wear anything underneath them. This like headband in case I want to put my hair up and I cannot do that with like my beanie, which I'm going to be wearing. Tomorrow I'm just going to be wearing like a sports bra, just a normal like long sleeve top. For my first like outside layer, I'm going to be bringing this like fuzzy jacket, and on top of it like this thin down jacket which will keep me warm if I need it. And on top of it, in case I need like my rain jacket, it's kind of like flimsy, but it functions as like an actual waterproof jacket and it blocks like the wind. a hat, and some gloves. And I think that's it. I just have to pack food, water. I should bring like a pair of headphones for the trip because it's going to be a long one from Reykjavik to the Vik area. I think that's where I'm going to go. And yeah, that's all I'm bringing. I'm so excited, but I'm going to get some sleep. So, on the first day, we started our road trip by going down south, and we took one of those buses that have like huge wheels because they are meant to go into like water streams and go off the road in Iceland, even though in Iceland they do consider something like this a road, which is really strange. Our first stop was to see this site that had like a Jökulhlaup happen. That's why they have all like the dead trees, and we analyzed that landscape. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing anything, but like Icelandic, it's still not easy for me. Most of the road trip this day was really rocky and not very nice, to be honest. Like you can see, it was incredibly bumpy. It felt like we were in a roller coaster. It was really uncomfortable and the bus was really old, but I guess it was an experience. Our first stop was in this really cool glacier landscape, and we got to see everything around it. And in this stop we explored like the landscape, a bit of the effects of glaciers on the landscape. We got to see some really cool outcrops, and the landscape in this area was just phenomenal, like you can see. The entire walk was about like 5 kilometers or something, but it was really like bumpy and people were walking really fast, so I was dying a bit, to be honest. But we got to see this glacier lake, which was incredible. Like, I don't think the videos do justice to how beautiful it actually was. Like you can see, it was pretty high up there, and the only way out was to do the 5 kilometers back or to climb up this huge cliff. Like, I love fieldwork, but right now I'm trying to do this goddamn big hike that goes all the way till down there. I don't know if you can see it, and I struggle a bit. After that, we climbed back down and went back to the bus. And one of the buses, which wasn't mine, actually got stuck in one of the rivers. So we had to like help the other bus get out of the water, and it was incredibly funny, especially because we weren't the people on the bus that got stuck. But unfortunately, like all the backpacks that were down in the trucks got completely wet. I still feel really bad for the people that were in the other bus because I think someone lost their computer or something. After that, we just made another stop to see another glacier extent, and this one was really cool because that huge rock with a fault, and it was really nice to see, even though we didn't really got close to it. After that, we went to our hotel for the night, which was in Selfoss, next to the big waterfall, the really famous one. This hotel was in an old like school. It was next to like all the sheep fields, so we got to see all the lambs because it's their season and they were incredibly cute. We took a little walk to Selfoss, and we got to see like the waterfall basically completely empty at this hour because it was already pretty late, and I always love to see it. I still think that is one of the coolest waterfalls in Iceland. Next morning, we made our way to the glacier, which was Solomajökull. Again, so real sorry for the pronunciation, but we actually got to climb the glacier, which was super cool, even though it's so much harder than I thought because you have to stomp on the ice as you are climbing it. But again, the landscape makes it up. Actually, we had to carry some equipment with us because we are doing some drilling and doing some analysis on the glacier, and there was a film crew filming us doing that, which was pretty cool. They weren't exactly filming us, they were filming our professor, but still. we all got to drill a bit and like enjoy the glacier from up there. And this was definitely like one of the coolest experiences of my entire life. And I highly recommend you to do a glacier walk if you're coming to Iceland, or if you can do it somewhere else, because it's just so fantastic. And by the end of the day, we just made our way back to Reykjavik, and this was the nicest drive ever, because even though it was raining for the 2 full days that we were there, as soon as we left, the weather just turned completely beautiful. So we got to see all the waterfalls and all the lambs running around, and really see how beautiful Iceland can be sometimes. And yeah, this was such a cool experience, and it made me really happy to be studying in Iceland. So after field work, I crashed. Obviously I didn't do much, but right now is Saturday and we are leaving on Monday. So I really have to pack everything up, and not only do I have to pack for 3 months, I'm also subletting my place while I'm gone, so I have to take like everything personal out of here. So I just packed like a carry-on. I still have a few more clothes that I need to bring, and I also need to wear clothes these last remaining days. And I have to do laundry, and I have a lot of things that I need to bring because it's 3 months and I need most of my clothes, even though like most of my summer clothes are back in Portugal because I don't really have use for them here. But I think I'm actually going to start like taking things out of my closet, because obviously it needs to be empty when I move out. And I can pack up like my sweaters because I don't think I'm going to use them today or tomorrow. And like my long sleeve tops maybe. Yeah, kind of stressed, but also like really excited to get back home. Basically, we have to pack the rest of the things up in the house, but I was starting with my clothes because I feel like it's the easiest task to take care of. And now that I'm looking at the rest of the things, I'm kind of scared. But yeah. Going to start to take off my sweaters now.
Everything goes white. I can feel the breeze. Euphoric delight. Only you and me. Pour your honey, sickly sweet. Keeps me coming, got me weak.
Okay, everything is kind of chaotic, but I just finished taking the things out of my closet. I only have like my underwear and like everyday items, like my retainer and everything there. Like the kitchen area is still very messy, but we took off like the shoes and the jackets, and everything is in suitcases and plastic bags. So I think right now I'm just going to take care of the bathroom, because I'm going to bring all of my makeup. I don't think I'm going to leave anything behind. So I have to pack that and then like start to clean it, because I have to leave this place like clean for the new guy that is coming. So yeah. Let's get started with the bathroom. So it's 10 and chaos everywhere. We are so behind on what we should have done so far. We just closed the suitcase that we are both like bringing, and I'm also bringing like a carry-on. Kitchen, we still haven't touched it and clean it because we have been taking care of everything else. We have this huge box with like decorations, our school supplies and everything from like the closet, but clearly we still have a lot of stuff here. The bathroom is now like pretty empty. I just need to like take off these little things that are here, and I need to wash the floors because I haven't done that.